What is one thing you would say to 16-year-old Chevy? What are some things you look for in a guy? How do you feel about LBGT?
Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it here. Yesterday's gone.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As a bad YouTuber. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy you have been on this journey with me. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your support. From the title of this video, it's a get to know me. I asked for questions, you sent them on, and as such, I'm here to answer them. So I'm cool vibes. I'm gonna see what I go on. People, yeah, if you know, you know. But we're just going to quickly answer some of these questions. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go on with yourself. But let's see how quickly we could get through these questions. My eyes are kind of red because I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick. The girl is sick. But I could go and watch and see what's going on. Alright, so I posted on my Instagram and on my WhatsApp and I think Facebook, I don't remember, to ask for questions. And I got a few questions. I have them on my clipboard and I am just going to share my answer for them. Some of them require opinions and some of them are not very out of pocket. I got quite a lot of questions, so I just picked some random ones and I'm going to be answering them. So let's go. So the first question says, what is one thing you would say to 16-year-old Chevy? You're worth it. I think for me, I would continue being Chevy, you're worth it. And think before you act. Stop being impulsive. That's something that I would tell my younger self because Jano, very impulsive. Choose to do. And as it pop in my head, I eat me I do. What do you love the most about being an international teacher? I think the resources for me, being that I have taught in Jamaica already and I'm now teaching abroad, the resources is endless. When I say resources, I mean resources. I think that's the thing that I love most. What are some things you look for in a guy? I'm telling about Uno. I mean, honesty, affection, compassion, somebody that is God-fearing and that is driven. Yeah, I'm more of a low maintenance girl. Like, me no require what other girl is require, but yeah, that's the surface. If you were given the opportunity to change a person's life, what would you do and why? What about the person's life? If the person is less fortunate and I am able to change that, then I would change that. One of the things that I always say is I wish everybody gets to experience a certain quality of life, and I would change that. If the person is less fortunate, then I would change that. If the person is not somebody who knows God, I would help them to lead them in that way. Yeah, that's my answer. How do you feel about LGBTQs? I am not a judgmental person, and I know a lot of times, even though it is not the lifestyle that I choose for myself or the lifestyle I probably not choose for my kids, even though I cannot tell them what to do, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, people choose to do what they want to do. They live the life that they're comfortable in and the skin that they're comfortable in, and that is something that I truly like. I really look up to people who can be bold and be themselves. So I don't have a problem with it. I mean, once you don't force your lifestyle on me, I'm fine. Being that you've been through, and this question is long, like the person I know me too well. Being that you've been through a lot for the past few years, It must have been a struggle. And for sure, you have been depressed and maybe sometimes feel like, no, man, it's who said this. You have been depressed and maybe sometimes feel like giving up. But you never did. Sure as hell didn't. What would you like to tell someone who is going through a rough time, especially with the sickness called mental health? I did not know until now. I mean, I knew, but I did not take it as serious until now how important mental health is. When I say important, I mean so important until I went through certain circumstances or certain things in my life. That's when I realized, and that's when I really prioritize mental health. I would say to that person, seek God, pray, but don't stop pushing. Because the thing about depression is if you stay in depression, then there is no coming out of depression. And one of the things that helped me with that exact situation was praying. Have friends too, have people who encourage you, have very positive people around you. Pray nonstop and keep pushing. Stay as positive as you can, because when I tell you that if you remain in the rut, it gets no better. Pray, have positive people around you, and make sure they encourage you to keep pushing. I promise you it will help. Alright, we're going good enough my side. We're going good. We're almost through. The video now go extremely long. Come here, try to be very, very surfaced with some of these answers, because but let's go. Alright. Have you ever encountered racism? Let me just say racism since you began teaching in the US? Actually, I have not. I've never encountered I have never encountered racism since I've been teaching here. I think it's because of the state that I'm in. And quite frankly, I'm not too pretty people, you know. So if somebody's really there that is saying something maybe about my skin color, or maybe about who I am, but I got to know. I'm not too pretty people, I'm just go about my business and go on my yard and that's it. But no, I'm not encountered that. What is your relationship like with God? I love that question. So since recently, I have been tapping into what I call the ultimate Chevy, the golden Chevy. And as such, what that means is that I have been trying my best to stay on the path, making a routine, making it a habit of making sure God is in the center of everything that I do. Currently, I can tell you that I know I'm more faithful. I know I have a lot more hope. And I also now rely on God more than I would before. I've always been a godly person. I've always been somebody that completely put God's first. But things change, time change, people change. But I can tell you that right now, I am really on the path of just living for God, worshiping God in any way possible, and trying to make sure that God is at the center of every single thing that I do. I still do mess up because your girl is a human being, but I still try to make sure that I stay on the straight and narrow. So my relationship with God right now, for me, is better than what it was before. It is not the best, but it's fairly good, and I'm proud of me for that. Proud of me for that. Cheers. Boom. Alright. Ooh. What does your future look like going forward? Zach. Me alone in the dark room. I'm and I'm nobody for But my future, with what's happening in my life right now, and with the faith that I have in God, I trust and believe that it is going to be for the best. For what is happening in my life right now, I can say for certain that I know that I will be at peace and will be ultimately and genuinely happy. Yes, so my future is not, it's not looking very dark. It's more looking, hopeful. Let's use that word. If you weren't a teacher, what other job or profession would you be in? I love that question. For those who don't know, I'm also an event planner. I can only see myself doing event planning other from teaching. I love, I love the stress of having to pick the right color balloons or the right color scheme, to rent the chairs, to make sure the band is ready. I love everything that has to do with planning an event, whether it's a birthday party, whether it's a wedding, a funeral, your girl got you. So if you have, and this here is a paid announcement. I crack myself up. If you have an event that is coming up soon, and whether it's in Jamaica or in the United States or in the North Carolina area, and you think you want somebody to, give you a fair price and do a good job, link me. Just jump in on my bio over Instagram, and the girl with angle dot, triangle dot. So back to scheduling. I just did a whole advertisement. So yeah, event planning and decorating is something that I would do if I wasn't teaching, and it's something that I'm going. Have you ever had a one night stand? Jeez. You guys are very out of pocket. But sadly, is it sadly? I don't know if it's sadly, but no, I have not. Your girl is buzzy. I was buzzy when she was much younger, but no, I've never had a one night stand before. Am I missing something? Somebody, people in the comments, may I miss something? Well, then I tell me, may I miss something? Do I need to go have a? I'm joking. Your girl is celibate now. Have you ever been in love? Listen, what kind of question is this? Of course. What you mean, have I ever been in love? I call myself a hopeless romantic because I know that I will never stop believing in love. I will never stop believing in getting that perfect one. Nobody not perfect, but when I say that perfect one, the one that God sat on his throne and designed and sent forth for me. But yes, I've been in love. I am in love. I will forever be in love because your girl is a romantic. I love love. I love to see people in love. I love to see people getting what they deserve, especially the females, baby. I love seeing the females getting loved on. I love seeing the males being appreciated, baby. Your girl is a romantic, and she'll forever be. Because, baby, actually my favorite genre of music other than gospel is R&B, soul specifically. And when I tell you, I got a big heart. Okay, I say anytime God sin. Alright, but yeah, I've been in love multiple times. As I am. Alright, my questions continue to say, what is your relationship like with your parents? For those who don't know, I lost my mom back in 2013. This March will be 11 years since I've lost my shield, my everything. It has been taking a toll on me because I know March is coming up, and for all the persons born in March, like I'm my brother, it's not that I don't like your month, it's just that I don't like your month. Okay? Okay. But I lost my mom to breast could take a sip because I look like mommy has something to talk about this now. I'm take a sip. So, as I was saying, I lost my mother to breast cancer. She put up a good fight, and for those who know my mother, she is exceptional. She's phenomenal. She's chef's kiss. But I lost my mom almost 11 years ago, and so before she died, we had a really good relationship. She was like my best friend, and it really hurts to know that I lost her when I was really young. And so all the things that you guys would do for Mother's Day are the things that you wish to accomplish so that you can make mommy proud. Cause you know, no people say, "I do this to my mother," or "Ray. I didn't get that opportunity to do stuff like that," and I still struggle with it. I still, you know, still a whole not that story. But yeah, I lost my mom. So right now, I mean, I'm still dealing with losing her. It's been 11 years, or almost 11 years, but I still feel like it's 11 days. But before she died, we had a very good relationship. I literally just like live off her memories now, and make up you, mommy, until we meet again. For my father, I don't have a relationship per se with my father anymore, and that is a whole nother story, but let's give you a synopsis. So after my mommy died, my dad got married a year after, like exactly a year after, to another female, and let's call her Legion. Uh, so my dad got married to Legion, and if you're in the Bible, you know about Legion, and if you're on TikTok, you know about Legion. So my dad got, I keep saying my mom, my mother saying if you talk about this. Alright, mommy, I won't. But anyways, my dad got remarried, and I mean, he became a totally different person. The one thing that caused us to like basically not have that thick conversation or thick relationship anymore, because I was really close with my dad. We're not really close because I grew up seeing my mom mostly, and my dad was very active in our lives. It's just that he traveled a lot and stuff like that. But he got married and he became a totally different person. I think he still has a very good relationship with my brother that comes before me, and my sister from my dad's side. But I haven't spoken to my dad in about 4 years. And yeah, I mean, it's something that I'm dealing with now, that I'm very closer to God. I'm praying about it, and I'm asking God to, give me the faith and give me the strength and the wisdom to deal with it. But I don't really have a relationship with my dad anymore. And it's not that I hate my dad, and it's not that I wish bad on my dad, but my dad married Legion and chose Legion and her Legionites. But yeah, that's what happens. So I don't have relationship with parents. But I can say strongly though that my cousin's mom is like my mom. But I don't have a mom. I don't have a dad. Yeah, me. Alright, how do I do it? Don't ask me. How many siblings do you have? Are you close? So I have, from my dad's side, I have one sister. From my mom's side, I should have 3 brothers and a sister. And I said should because the next part of the question is, are you close? No, I'm not close with my siblings anymore. We were, but life happened, things happened, mouths met, what did I just say? Mouths met, words were said, things were done, and as such, no. I'm still close to one of my siblings, who is the brother that I mentioned that came before me. He's like my twin, and I hate when people come, but twin, he looks like me. No, he doesn't. But yeah, I'm very close to that brother. We both came from the same dad. No, that's not why. That's just how we have been. I don't know if that's why. I really don't. But that's just how we have been since we were growing up. So yeah. Um, but let me know in the comments if you want the story of why I'm not close to my siblings anymore. Put in the comments if you want to know. I don't put in the because I know of some business. Well, duh. When dating, what matters most? Physical appearance, money, personality, or good sex? But if I'm dating, I don't think I'm having sex. Am I? Past Chevy would. For me, it's personality. I'm never a money person. Listen, you can't teach me how to do this. To the man them, you have to go teach me. Cause the man them have to go down. I'ma say, them have to go down. Down. Them have to go down. Yeah. But I don't know how to ask for. I'm always like the provider in all circumstances. So money is never the issue. Appearance is important, yes, but it was never the highest on my list. Good sex, I mean, I'm never going to buy a pussy in a bag. I mean, I'm celibate and everything, but personality is the most for me because I like feeling good. I like being myself around persons. I like being able to express myself the way that I want. And as such, yeah, you have to have good personality. May have to click. Yeah, me have to can be Chevy around you or Mumsy around you. Me can't be them two people that are that same person there around you. My love, it's not gonna work. What college did you attend? I went to the Monique College. Chef's kiss. And all my Moniqueites. If you got Monique and you watch this, drop in the comments, please. If you went to Monique, whether it was main campus, Lindsay campus, or Port Maria, is it Port Maria? Port Maria campus, drop it in the comments. One Monique, never two. Monique for so don't got why me attack so fast. This is not me anymore. But yeah, I went to the Monique College. Which high school in Jamaica did you attend? The best girls' school there is in Kingston and St. Andrew. And don't come at me. Go at your parents or at the people in my yard. Do not come in the comment section. Come go and like say, you don't want to come bully me. Because if you want to saw it broad. I went to the Diocese of the Cayman Islands in Jamaica, the Queen's School. Period. I went to the Queen's School for 5 years. Have you ever cheated while Jesus? I would say them. Y'all ain't got no limited. No limited. No, I'm not chill. Have you ever cheated while being in a relationship? Yes, I have. I'm not proud about it, but I have. Past Chevy has. The new Chevy don't. I know enough of you go disagree with that comment there, you know. But y'all don't know me like I know me. You understand me? I said past Chevy, the no Chevy won't. You understand me? I have turned a new leaf, and as such, right now, because when I lie to my YouTube people, them, your girl was. But right now, I'm trying to get closer to God, and as such, certain things, but just. My follow. So, I haven't done that. No. In a while, but yeah, I've done it before. How do you cope with being away from your kids? I mean, oh my God. So if you don't know, I am currently in North Carolina and my kids are currently in Jamaica. They are attending school in Jamaica. One reason I think education in Jamaica is better. One. Two, we have to be very realistic that living in America with toddlers is hard. And as such, coping without being with like being away from them, all I can do is pray. And I'm not going to put on any show for you guys. Enough that I got my bed, I go to sleep crying, put me to bed. I don't know, it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but God's willing, I will be with my boys soon. I try to pray, but as a girl with anxiety and who is still dealing with depression, being away from my kids is one of the main things that push me into depression. But we have faith, right? We believe in our God, right? Yeah, that way I work with. God way I work with. But it's not the easiest thing, but praying, talking to them every day, and you know, you're trying to be a part of what they do daily helps. Alright guys, this is my final question for this video. So if you want a part 2, because I got over 70 questions, and this is like number 20 that I'm going on. So if you want a part 2 for the other questions, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm show some other outer pocket questions in the next one, because I'm literally just like randomly pick questions, numbers, and just know say alright, other one here. So I randomly picked and wrote them down, and those are what I'm answering. What are your dream goals? I mean, my goals right now, if we're talking about short-term goals, my short-term goals are to reunite with my kids, to you know, make a home for my family, and I want to start or venture into event planning fully, and I want to be closer to God, and you know, kind of stable myself financially. That's kind of more long term too, because girl, what am I fooling? But on the long term side, I really want to go back to college. I want to do my master's in like something having to do with events, but I promise somebody that need that because it take too long. I'm a brain all now, but it's still a goal. I have more children, and yeah, I want to make some more money. But that's the end of my questions, guys. If you want a part 2 with the other questions, just drop it in the comments. Also, if you have other ideas, why my camera quality go so dark a while ago? What's that? If you have other ideas for videos, you can drop those in the comments as well. If you want to see me do videos on different things that you're interested in, you drop those in the comments. Guys, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you guys supporting my YouTube journey. This was good. This was fun. I hope this helps you to know Chevy a little bit better, and I will definitely see you guys in another banger video, because I can tell you that the next video dropping after this is going to be chef's kiss. It was good sitting here having a talk with you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Remember to like, share, subscribe, tell your partner, tell your neighbor to share it, like it, and tell them to click the subscribe button. Because what not do, when I forgot down, if we not view the video, they might not subscribe. What are that? I forgot down. Don't be like Legions. I love you guys. Bye.
Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it